and shows activities involved in engineering projects. Draw an activity network for this project using 2 dummies and then explain why the 2 dummies are needed. Grand, so we only have 2 dummies to mess around with and we need to explain why they're needed. Okay, let's start off with our sync node 0, is that all right? We'll start off with sync node 0. Now what do we think comes from there? So we start off with A, B, and C. And then I'll draw 3 more nodes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. D depends on A, and E also depends on A. So that'll be D and E respectively. B. Now I'm starting to get a bit congested in here, haven't I? The traffic, it's just a bit too congested. So what I'll do is I'll just go back and I'll just angle these out a bit better. So I'm going to put B pointing down slightly just to get myself away from the other nodes. And I'm going to put the other one C down here. Now my graph can look differently than your graph. It's just whether it connects pretty much the same way. So what do I have coming out of B then? F and G. Okay. Your F and your G. Okay. H. Anything depend on C? Ah, look at that. That's not fun. H needs C and D, doesn't it? Now, I have an idea for this. Do you see B and A? I'm going to switch them around. Is that all right? So A is going to be, A is D and E, isn't it? So you're going to be A now, and you're going to be D on the bottom and E on top for a minute. I'm going to fix it again in a second. And what was B attached to again? B was F and G, okay? Now, what's telling me is that C and D can converge to one node together. So what am I going to do with that D there? What do you think? Going to get rid of it, and what am I going to do? Yeah, by the way, C should be here. Does that make sense? That the 2 of them converge on the one node and then they can produce H? It's handy for me because I can rub out and redraw. Well, you guys would probably have to start again from scratch, would you? With a pen. Yeah. H. Done. Done. Okay, what's I dependent on? E, so let's put a little I here. Okay. J is dependent on F and G. F and G. That's where we have the problem, isn't it? Yeah. F and G, like I can't draw them both going in like this because they're already used. Can't connect them both at the same time. Why? I can't have 2 points linking a node to another node. So I need the dummy activity now. It's your choice whether you want to do it from F or from G. It's your choice. I'm trying to see what the book does. The book went from G, but there's no reason why you can't go from F. Maybe it's alphabetical preference that you keep the lower letter as normal and then the higher letter. So what are we trying to do here? F and G give you J, so that'd be J here, won't it? No. Yeah, got it. I'm going to link G up to F, like so. Everybody see the blue line? That's my dummy. And now because they're both linking into the same node, what can I do then? We can pull out. We can pull out J, can't I? Awesome. Now I'm sure there's something else that's going to go wrong in a second. What's K dependent on? J. Okay, we'll put it here. What's L dependent on? Okay. What's M dependent on? What's N dependent on? So that means it has to exit there as well, doesn't it? And it'd be here. What's currently my problem? And it's a reasonably big problem. You tell me. Oh, I didn't even draw one from I. Oh dear. This is not good, is it? What's the issue? How many sync nodes do I have? I have 5 sync nodes. This is not a good position to be in, is it? No, it's not a good position to be in. Okay, now I have to redraw this and I'm gonna have to try and get this down to a single sync node, haven't I? Okay, there's 5 of them. There's up to 5 of them coming in to the end, okay? So here's what I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to make a mistake on purpose, okay? Or at least I'll make you believe it's on purpose. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get myself a red line. I'm just sort of going to extend it this way. What letter did I just rub out there? Was it H? Well done. H. H. Okay. See I? I'm going to send I to that same spot. There's nothing wrong with I, is there? It's just in the wrong end. Would you agree with that? So we're going to grab I, and we're going to send it down here as well. That's I. Now, do you agree there's nothing wrong with K? K just needs the right place to finish off its retirement plan, so to speak. So here's what I'm going to do with K. I'm going to extend J all the way out here. Then I'm going to give K a nice angle to get in here. Is that okay? Now, I've tidied up most of the problems, haven't I? What's the problem I have next to tidy up? I sort of rubbed it out, didn't I? What's happening to L again? M and N, yeah. M and N. And I can't do a double, can't I now? That's wrong, isn't it? Yeah. So doing M and N from L, like in that fashion, is completely wrong. Can't have 2 nodes linking another 2 nodes. So, what do you think we're going to do? Okay, I'll give M the preference because it's the lower one, isn't it? And then dot, 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 dot. And then N. Everybody cool with that? That is absolutely head wrecking. Okay, and it takes, you'd almost want to do it again sometime on your own. The great thing about these questions is you sort of like almost forget how you did it. You might not do it the same way both times. Might be a different way both times. All right, let's figure out 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of them. So this is number 9. Everybody happy with number 9? Okay, what do you think number 8 should be? Think that looks like an 8, doesn't it? Because it's Lincoln N. Okay, who do you think number 7 is going to be? The N coming out of it, is it? Okay, number 6. K coming out. Next one after that? 5, 4, yeah. What about the next one? 3, 2, 1. Would you all agree A is 1? Oh, sorry, L will have to be 4, won't it? H, I, J, K, L. Yeah. J will be 3, 1. Where? Switch 4 and 3. JKL. So, as it turns out, there's 10. So, 9 is actually 10. 8 is actually 9. 7 is actually 8. 6 is actually 7. 5 is actually 6. 4 is actually, which 4? This one has to be one at the higher letter, G. That'll be 5, wouldn't it? Okay. Now, which is the real 4? C has H coming out of it, doesn't it? But C. So, here we go. So, we're going to start with this being 10, aren't we? Okay. Which is the highest letter? N. Would everybody agree with N? So, would everybody agree that N should probably be 9? Would that make sense? 9. Okay. M is what? 8. After that, HOJK, K will be 7. Who comes before K? J, which would make that 6. Before J, HI, so 5. And then that will be, wait, is there another one? 4 for H. Oh, look at the L. The L, guys. The L messed up our order. Go back. HIJKL. Oh, that's so annoying. L would be J. J would have to be demoted there, wouldn't it? And L would be, would you agree L would be 6 then? And that would be, huh? I, J, J would be 5, and this would be 4. Okay, grand. Now what? So which ones? E. E would have to be, E and D are much lower on the list than any of the other ones, so I'd have that as 1. I'd have that as 3 and that as 2. Yeah.